Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. We are taking out with us today on a full day. Gonna do like a bit of a vlog, aren't we, Luke?
Yeah, morning.
It's just me and Luke today as Tom is away at college. Despite him having 3 weeks off at Christmas, he's now having 3 weeks off at college. It's like the lad's never at work at the minute, but I'm sure that's only for the now. I mean, at least he's having some time off in the winter than the summer. Summer's a lot busier. But he would disagree with me. He would say college is stressful and hard work. But going through the system myself, it is definitely a nice holiday when you're at college.
Yeah.
It's pretty chilling.
Pretty chill.
I mean,
so you like
what?
two horses a week?
College, yeah, not even that.
Not
you do
even
2
that.
feet a week.
2 feet a week.
You sleep in till like 8 o'clock. You get up. You have,
10. You don't even start classes until 10 on a Monday.
You get warm breakfast. You get loads of breaks. You get a warm lunch. You sit in a nice warm classroom for half a day, and then maybe they ask you to make one horseshoe in the afternoon if you're pressed for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hardly a stressful time. I mean, it is only stressful if you have not prepared for your block. If you haven't done the revision and haven't done your homework, then it is slightly stressful. I don't know what that's like because I always did my homework.
Sure you did. Sure
you know,
you did.
I actually really did like being at college. It was a lot of fun. But we are on our way to the first yard now, where we will see the lovely Chief. I'm sure you guys will know which horse I'm on about, as he's been on the channel before, and he can be a little bit difficult. But it depends on how he woke up. Like, he might be in a good mood today.
I think he's going to be in a bad mood with this now.
Yeah, it's cold, isn't it? It's freezing today. I think it's minus, well, it's meant to be -7, but it's only
1 degrees now, I
too
think
bad
0.
right now.
Maybe -6 on Friday.
Yeah, that's cold, that.
What's
That is
What's
cold.
that in Fahrenheit for the Americans? So it'd be 21.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
21 degrees. That sounds warm.
That sounds warm. It sounds like 20 degrees,
yeah.
it'd be warm.
21 degrees over here, I'll be like, getting my
Best will
suntan
be
on.
out.
But yeah, we've got like 4 or 5 yards to see today with a variety of ponies on. Actually, I've got to come to this first yard twice. I'll come back in the afternoon to do a couple more.
Is it the one with the green doors?
I think my booking... No, we're going down to...
Oh, we're going a different direction.
Gilead. So yeah, gonna be fun. Gonna be cold, but we'll enjoy it, won't we? But yeah, guys, we'll see you when we get to the yard. Love you, bye.
I'll shoot him in the snow. I'd rather shoot in the snow than you smash your truck up.
I'll park here. Yeah, of course, I'll just risk breaking his neck, so you know what I mean?
We need that ambulance woman just in case we fall again.
Yeah, that's true. What are you doing? You're dangerous now. Danger zone.
So we've got the path.
I don't know why I went down that part then.
That's Max, that's yours.
So we have now arrived at the first job. This is my lovely client Michelle, who owns the very naughty horse Chief. He's going to be good today because there's a little bit of a calmer to take the edge off, because last time he was really naughty. So we decided to just help him chill out a little bit today, because you were a little bit stressed last time, weren't you? So we'll just give him something to take the edge off a little bit. Then we've got Batman.
Plenty of calm.
He's only a young horse. Was he 3 now?
No, it's 1.
He's only 1.
It's 2
Fucking hell.
this year.
Yeah, he's still a yearling. He's pretty good to do though, isn't he?
Yeah, it's
Quite big, isn't he? For,
he's growing, isn't he?
yeah, he's getting stocky. And then last but not least, we have Max. Now, Max wants to go out to the field by the looks of it. You can tell he's thinking, why am I still studying? And Max just has a quick pair of fronts. Doesn't really do right a lot, do you, pal? Just plays out in the field all day. Right, well, we better get cracked on, because otherwise we're going to be late, as we usually are.
Are you sharpening your knife?
I'm going to sharpen my knives, mate, and I'll come down. So this is Chief. Obviously, for the yous that don't know him, and that yous that do know him, know that he's a little bit frisky. So he is just a little bit sleepy today, because it's important we get his feet right. As he is a chronic laminitic, he has suffered from quite a bad bout of laminitis about 2 years, year and a half ago now, 18 months ago.
At least, yeah.
He had quite a lot of rotation, like 14 degrees, I want to say. But we've got him back to normal, and he's got pretty healthy feet. But it is important that we get the angles of his feet right. But it is tricky to do that when he's being naughty, because I'm having to wrestle him and then do the job at the same time. And it needs to be a very precise job. That's why today just a little bit sleepy, so I can do the best job possible for him to keep him nice and sound. We need to get this shoe off and give him a good trim. Good boy, Chief. I'm going to pull it out with my nail pliers. I'm not going to buff the clenches really, because I don't want to antagonise him, as he doesn't like that. Good boy, Chief. There's a good lad. Good lad, Chief. So I can tell straight away by how deep these clefts are how long this foot is. Got quite a build up of sole. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weather, innit? Number up.
So you can see straight away how much growth there is on his foot. And why it's so important I come give him a good trim. As I always say, like, when feet are long like this, it's like your true foot size is like a size 6 trainer, but then you've got a size 9 trainer on a size 6 foot. It's not going to be very nice to move around on. That's why it's important I come see him regularly and get it back into the right shape and position. I'm going to stick my nippers in now. Good lad, Chief. He's being a good boy, isn't he?
Yeah, bit sleepy. Still like it over.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. Right, there we go. So I'm happy with that. You can see that's my first sort of go over his foot. We've trimmed that outside down quite a bit. It was really high. Good boy, Chief. So I am actually just levelling up this shoe to put it back on, because Chief hasn't done much at all since I shot him. The shoes are relatively new. You know, that roping's still brand new. And I'm literally probably just going to nail this straight back on, give him a nice trim. I don't need to burn this on. You can burn it on. I mean, to be honest with you, I might even burn it on because it's still cold today if I was a little bit closer, but because I'm being forced to walk back and forth, I'm just going to nail it on. Don't get my nails.
Did it hurt that?
Not really hurt.
You help me up, Craig, give me your hand.
Oh.
You got it.
It's fucking like an ice skating ring, man.
So while Sam has a break from slipping over on the ice, I'm doing Max. I fitted his front shoes up already. I've just got to nail them on and clench him up. So I've already trimmed him up and burnt his shoes too, fitted them too. He has quite like long, elongated feet. So as you can see, there we are, they fit. He is a bit of a shoe puller as well. So we just have to fit him a little bit. Not tight, that's the wrong word, but just more of a peripheral fit. Good boy, come on. Good lad. The nailing on part becomes effortless, really. Good boy. So Max just has 2 front shoes on. The reason why he doesn't do a lot of work. Generally, we put front shoes on horses only. We won't really just put back shoes on. If you don't have just 2 shoes, it's generally the front. The reason for that is most of the weight go through the front feet. So they need a little bit more support on the front feet, and they also can wear the front feet down a little bit more with more weight going through. with a horse, the weight generally is 40% of the weight's through the back and 60% of the weight's through the front. So that's why he's got front shoes on. So I'm just clenching his front feet up now, which is like tightening the shoelaces. But when I clench horses up, I generally untie the lead rope, just because if they want to go backwards, they can do. So when I'm doing this finger is feeling where the nail is and the bottom of the shoe. Then I line it up with my 2 fingers so it's in a straight line. Then I push and just put only a little bit of a groove. So that means when I clench, everything's in a straight line. Do that one, I'll show you. Good boy. And there we go, that's clenched up. Seedy. Good boy. So, show you this all the time. So we bend the nails down like that, and then just go over with our clenching rasp a little bit to clean it up. Underneath, to take the excess hoof off. And you might see Tom and Sam use like a little undercutter, but I like using my loop knife. Everybody just does it different, but it does it the same job. And then your clenches, you pull them down, push it in, pull it down, push it in, pull it down, push it in, and now they're smooth. And now it's just getting all the rasp marks out, more like your presentation, make everything look all pretty. And then move on to the next side.
I do like it. I think I like him just by default because I've looked after him for so long. Like I've literally done this on his feet for like 10 years, something like that. Longer.
Oh yeah, longer.
Like my whole career.
From
Yeah.
really young, really.
And he's always been a little bit naughty.
He's 16.
Like a lovable rogue.
16 this year.
Yeah.
So you've been doing it since he was at least 11.
So now I just prep it to nail on. As I've said, I'm just going to refit them cold, as we don't have infinite time with him being a little bit sleepy. And horses like this, quicker is better. And I consider myself pretty good at trimming feet, so I don't have to rely on a flat burn that a hot shoe will give me. And because I've already fit this hot before to what I'm happy with, I can just safely tap it back on. Good boy, Chief. Perfect, mate. You are a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. And again, mate. Good boy, Chief. Good boy. So you can really feel your nail when you're hitting it. So like when I'm tapping this, I can tell.
Can you just slightly feel it?
No, I'm talking about how I can feel the nail.
Oh, no.
So you can tell which way it's going when you hit it, because it makes like a different sound. It just feels different against your hammer when it's going the right way, as opposed to the wrong way. Right, so let's get into this one now. This foot's just a little bit wider than his other foot. He's always had slightly different size feet. You know, the left's a bit more upright and ovally, whereas this one's tends to be a little bit flatter at the heels, a lot rounder. It's not uncommon for horses to have slightly different feet. I know a lot of people can get obsessed with wanting to pair feet up, but I think as long as they're somewhat near, I think what I'm trying to say, they want to be a different size for a reason, often because of how that foot's been sort of put together with all the tendons, ligaments and the joint and the bone. So to force one foot into another shape to match the other, I don't think is the right way to do it. So now I'm on Chief's last foot now. I've managed to nail his other back foot on pretty successfully. He's a really good boy. He's not the... This is his least favourite back foot. But he's been a good boy, right, Chief? Just trying to keep him as comfortable as I can, even if that means I'm uncomfortable, which I assure you right now I am. Being tucked underneath him like this, sort of in like a sitting squat position. My legs are burning a little bit, but because I trained him in the gym last night, funny enough. Had a good leg session last night, so I've a little bit of DOMs this morning, especially in my hamstrings. But yeah, it's important to keep him comfy. If he's comfy and happy, he'll let me do my job easily. And we're just going to nail it straight back on now. Good boy, Chief. Like I said, he usually does get a little bit snatchy on this foot, so we'll just let go. Look, alright. There's no arguing with him. When he wants to go, we let go, because if I keep hold of that foot, I will aggravate him. And he likes to throw his weight around and show me who's boss. So I just respect him and let go. And then we go again. We go again. Just try sneak another nail in. While let go again. You know, just making sure that he feels like he's in control, despite him being a little bit difficult. Good boy. You know, it's funny how just putting it back down and getting it back up mentally sort of helps him out. Good boy, Chief. Look, you see how he's trying to make it a little bit difficult for me by leaning against his wall there. Look, come on. Good boy, look, move your bum over, let me finish it off. You know you've got to do it. Just a few more taps. There we go, good boy, that's a good boy. Yeah, we've got a lick going. You can't beat a good horse lick. A little bit of licky. Just does the job right. Now I'm just on the last foot. He isn't calm, well, sleepy anymore. He has woke up, as it only lasts about 45 minutes to an hour. So we've just run out of time on the last bit. But we're nearly done now, I've just got the last foot to do. But you can see we couldn't give him any less because that was just the right amount of that. He's just had... Yeah. If we give him a little less, it won't do anything. Yeah. He won't be sleepy for long enough to get the job done right. Good lad, G. Just give him a little polish over. See, looks like he's getting a lolly after he's had his haircut. Good boy, Chief, there we go. Sorted.
Thank you.
You know, no one got hurt, apart from I fell over.
I know, I can't believe you
I fell over down there.
Yeah, I know what, and I made you a nice path for you to walk
Yeah,
down.
I mean they did great, but I don't know why I didn't walk down the great path. I walked directly down the hill and fell straight on my ass. So that definitely woke me up. So we're all done now. We've got Chief, refit shoes, Batman had a trim, Max had a new pair of fronts, and she's going to pay me my wage now.
That's nice.
Thank you.
And then she owes you a £5.
Yeah, sounds.
Alright, well.
So we have to book in. As soon as I shoe the horse, I will book the horse back in. Because if we don't book the appointment straight away, we'll forget it, don't we?
Yeah, we're
So I'd like to do it as soon as I shoot the horse. Just repeat it, because they'll always need to be on a cycle, because they're always going to need shoeing. I don't really take bookings as in, you can't just ring me up like, oh, I've got 3 sets that I need to do tomorrow, because it's just not, don't have any appointments. It's not how it works. That's the first yard boxed off. Now we're going to call number 2. We're actually 35 minutes ahead of schedule.
Are we?
Yeah. Maybe we're quicker because Tom's not here.
I think that's what it is.
Tom's not holding us back.
He does?
No, he doesn't really. Yeah, so the next job, I think we've got a couple of trims and a couple of horses to do. I'm not too sure. I'm alright. I don't really like Vaseline.
You know.
It stings me. I think it does the opposite. Like, it makes my lips worse.
How can you be? There's literally like...
I can use like coconut, like a coconut balm or whatever, something like that. But Vaseline, it just, I don't know what it does, but it makes my lips feel more cracked. That's another thing this time of year, our lips get absolutely frazzled by the weather. Especially when you go from it being so cold outside to getting in the hot van.
Yeah.
Or working by the fire. So yeah, I'm not too sure what we've got to do with this yard. I see this yard every Tuesday more or less. I just turn up at 10:30, 11 sometimes. A little bit late to shout at me.
Is this one with all of them on the board, on the whiteboard?
No, this is Carol's.
That's Carol's.
And then when you see 13 names, you're just like, oh.
And then your dad does too. Go, right boys,
Yeah.
I'm off to the chicken
Right,
shop.
right, yeah. Oh yeah, boys, I've done my bit. I'll see you next week.
I'll
Yeah.
nip chicken shop. Get
I
you
look at him like,
something.
where are you going? There's another tent to shoot, Dad. You can't leave. Like lunch, that's what he does. He's like, boys, I'll get lunch, yeah? I'll get lunch. He disappears 3 hours. And then he turns up, he does come back with lunch, but
Yeah.
you always more or less done all work. Mind you, it is a long career shooting horses. I don't know if I'll make it to 55 shooting horses. I'm only 30, I'm 32 in 2 weeks. 2 weeks yesterday.
2 weeks?
32, yeah.
In 2 weeks it's your birthday?
On the Monday, yeah.
What are we doing for it?
I don't know.
What do you want? What's on
A
your
day off.
birthday list? A day off?
Nah, it's on
Why
my day
do-
off. We don't work Mondays anyway, do we?
What's everybody gonna give Sam for his birthday?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Pop it in the comments, what would you
2
give
weeks
him?
yesterday, I'm 32. Can you believe it? 32. That's a fair age, that. And my back already hurts. Like, I'm in pain most days.
I don't think falling over on ice.
Do you know what? I'm in more pain when I'm not working.
Yeah, I'm like,
I feel like I
wanna
want
go
to be
shopping.
bent over. Like, my back is made. Now my body's changed where it needs to be bent over, like that position. Right, so we're about 2 minutes away, guys. We will see you soon. Right, so we have arrived at the second yard. We have a pair of fronts to do there on Pamper. A shooter put back on Harry. And Harry's a little bit of a naughty thoroughbred. And then Bonnie's for a trim. Barefoot trim for Bonnie. Now we're going to start with Pamper first. She has gone 7 weeks. I think she's just gone a little bit over just because of Christmas. Come here. Good girl. That's it. But you can see she's definitely ready to do. She's got quite a lot of toe on. She does have a little bit of seedy toe, which we were dealing with last time. So I'll cut it out, but you can just see how it's running forward. So we're going to get this shoe off. Give her a good trim out of Ellie. So you can get your toes sorted out. Right, let me get underneath her. So seedy toe is, for anyone wondering what it is where they've got bacteria, sort of like fungus, growing behind the white line, often because there's been a little stone going up your white line, so into your laminator, and it just gets all mouldy and damp and just sort of rots from the inside out. So it's important we open up that cavity and remove the fungus so we can treat it. So we'll get that off first. Now it is important when you're dealing with seedy toe to remove all the infected areas of horn so it can start to recover. So this is where the cavity was, and this was actually a lot higher up, so it was up here, and we cut it out, and we've just been treating it with some artimud to kill the fungus. It's growing down pretty well. Hopefully maybe this time we'll get most of that out and have a nice strong hoof again. First I'm going to press back a bit of sole. Right, now I'm just going to give a frog a little clean up. It's not in a bad position as it is. You can see that there. Because the foot runs forward, it's not really the trimming underneath that's going to make the difference. It's going to be what I do forward with it. Right, now let's bring her onto the foot stand. Lovely. Now I'm going to dress her forward. Girl Pamper, that's it. So because his toe's running forward like he is, I'm actually going to take the clip off. I'm going to do him, shoe him, clipless, just so I can get underneath my toe that little bit more. So I'm just going to cut my clip off without cutting my fingers off. And then I'm just going to, I've cut the clip off, I'm just going to smooth it up. Still got a nice little bit of a roll. It just allows me to just come under that toe a little bit. Right, now I'm ready to nail my shoe back on. And it's important though, when we're nailing a clipless shoe on, that doesn't move. So what I do is just tap that nail in that side, and then I'll come round to the other side, make sure it's where I want it, and then just lock it in. And once we have the two nails on either side, it just keeps it firmly in the right place. Lovely. And again, go.
So this one's Harry. He's been a naughty boy. He's been out in the field and he's pulled a shoe off. It's in that field somewhere over there. He's due in 2 weeks. I'm just popping a shoe on now just to get him over to 2 weeks. So it's just a little quick pit stop for Harry today. He doesn't like his legs going in between my legs, so I have to do everything one-handed. Good boy. Steady, steady. Come on, my God. Good boy, steady. Makes it quite difficult to do. Go on, relax. Good boy.
So now we're just finishing off this foot. I actually did discover just a little bit more seedy toe in here. It was just a little bit underneath. And what I'll do is just remove that, as I don't want that to go any higher. Just give a little bit of hoof file. Just get it in there. The copper in my hoof skin will help kill that fungus. I like to use a little bit of artimud. Is some artimud here? I'm just going to pack some of that. in here and under here. So you can see the difference now. We've got the toe back to where it should be, and the actual hoof passing axis of Pamper now is in a lot better position. And her toe doesn't look too run away, like doesn't look like it's a flipper foot as much. So last time, even on the back feet, Pamper had a little bit of seedy toe here. And on this foot, if she'll just let her, if you just want to put that down for me, girl, one sec. You can just see there, and we just cleaned it out. Well, that has just cracked a little bit. There is a good bit of foot under her, so we're going to get her hind feet trimmed up now and see if most of that cavity will come out. Yeah, so front feet are finished now, so we'll just treat these back feet. And you can see where that seedy toe was there, though, look. You can see it just gets in, makes it all soft and mushy. Good girl. Right, let's get my nippers in. Good girl. So we'll just clean that out again. You can see how behind that little crack there's just the seedy toe, like a cavity sat behind. And that's really where the damage gets done, behind when you can't see. So from the front, if we have a look, you can see that, but behind that crack there's a pocket. And that's why it's important we open it up like today when we dress it forward and just scoop that back out. Right, so make it look like that. I'm just going to open it up with my knife. Just try to get rid of all that infected horn. Whilst trying not to cut my fingers off. You can see how much foot we've had to remove. Now if we don't, all that'll happen is it'll just keep spreading up and get worse and worse. Because of the shape I cut it in as well, like this, it just keeps it nice and strong, the foot still. But yeah, we made a note of this last time, just made a slight mark to see if it would get worse, because I didn't really want to, I don't really like cutting such big bits of foot off if I don't have to, but it did get worse, so this time we had to treat it. Just run around the edges of it. So now I've got it nice and clean, I've just got a little bit of mighty mud, some copper sulphate. I'm just going to pack that in there and let it kill that fungus. It'll just get rid of it from the horny lamina that you could see there. Cool. There we go, she's done. Right, so we're now on to JD, the last horse on the yard. JD's a rescue case that EPUK saved. He actually suffered from severe canker, so it's important we keep on top of his feet and keep his frogs well trimmed. It can be a very painful condition for horses to deal with. It's actually extremely rare though, you don't see it an awful lot, so he's very unfortunate, aren't you, mate? Got some big dinner plate feet, this lad there. But he's made a good recovery really, because I've seen Canker 3 or 4 times now on different horses, and unfortunately for all the other horses, they didn't manage to get through it. Obviously it's grown into the, it's like a tumour and it's grown into the sensitive stuff. and we were here with the vets just chopping it out. Yeah, it's not nice, but you know, if it spreads and spreads and spreads, it's at the point of no return. He could have to be put down, so it was important that we did treat him. Just get him messy on that. There we go. Good boy, that's it. You stay there. Oh god, that's instant relief from my back. It's a nice little cheat code using the hoof jack. Just get him to sit on it. Especially these big draft horses. This is actually his worst foot when he had the canker. No, he actually doesn't let you go back, and that's from a different problem he has. He's not very comfortable, so we have to kind of do what we can this way. Oh, steady. Just trim these bars up a bit. Get rid of some of that tar. Yeah, so basically we can't keep his legs up for terribly long. Good lad.
Whereabouts in the frog was it?
Oh, the back here.
Oh, at the back.
Yeah, it's pretty healthy now, look.
You can't even tell, can you?
Nah, we had to basically cut out.
Now that he's had it, will he be prone to it all the time now?
Not really, now he's been treated for it, no. You got to just keep on top of it. I mean, it's completely gone. You know, we've got healthy foot. Right, so we've got JD finished and trimmed now. We've got his frogs cut back, and there was no canker there. But you can see how quick he grows. Foot, like there was a lot of frog there to say it's only been like 6 weeks. So that's why it's important we get that chopped back, because if you get too much build up of frog like that, you can get thrush really quick, as there's no like oxygen getting in there, and he's probably a little bit dirty and stands in a lot of poo and stuff in the stable. So that's just how fast they can get thrush. Canker's a bit of a tricky one, it's a very rare thing, not a lot of people have seen it. I mean, I've only tried it myself twice. This is the only successful case we've had. To be honest, he's come back 100% from it, and he's back to 100% now, just eating grass, doing what he does best. So it's quite a nice success story, really. You just get spammed with carrots. Right, so we've just finished at yard number 2, where we did the pair, lost shoe trim, canker trim, well, had canker. Everything worked pretty good anyway. Well, we're just on our way to yard number 3, where I've got to do a pair and a set.
Them boys have got sledges.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking what I'm thinking. Go on, have a race in there. Come on. Go on, have a race. Yeah.
Can I race it? Is that alright? Yeah. Sorted, boys. It's very kind of you guys to let this
Alright, let me do the countdown.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm just agile. I'm nimble. Cheers, boys. So, we've got to yard number 3, and Luke has left his chaps at the last yard. Do you know what's funny? He's also left his hoof nippers at the first yard. So
I don't know what's up. I don't know what's
I
up
feel
with
like
me
it's
today.
not his day to day.
I think I feel a bit lost because Tom's not here.
You can clearly see how much Tom picked up after you. No, he's not here.
He's not. He's definitely me. He's not.
You relied on him more than you thought, didn't you? So yeah, we're going to have to make... You know when we were like, we're 35 minutes in front now, we're going to have to use that 35 minutes to go get his tools from the first 2 yards.
I am sorry.
No, it's alright, don't worry. So now we have got Asbo, he's for a full set. I don't know why he's looking so frightened. I've looked after this horse for a long time. He's just a little bit flighty at you, mate. He's probably just upset that he's in. He wants to go out and play in the field. And then we have another old lady over here. She's lovely, but she just has a pair of fronts on. And I haven't actually tried her too long. She's fairly new to me. That new, I don't actually know your name, love. That's pretty mean, isn't it? But she's really good. I mean, I shot her like 3 times, I think. She's alright. It's called Betty or something. We'll go with Betty. And this one is called Max. Now Max is an old boy. He's really good to shoe because he's a veteran out there. But Max today is actually having his shoes off as he's not really doing the right lot, are you? You're pretty much in full retirement, so you don't need his shoes on anymore. So today's your... Oh, it is a bit icy though, isn't it? Look at Asbo stood up on ice. On stilts. Look at that, have you seen that? It's got ice balls. That's mad, that, look at that. Rock hard. There we go. God, that's better for him.
Surely that's not just from walking out.
Yeah, it is, because it's built up. Look at the other one. So we're just going to get these snowballs out. Look at that. That's bad. There we go. Poor Asbo. Yeah, if you grab me my box, I'll start trimming. So, those big snowballs were just like a build-up of ice from the ground. You know, when he's walking around getting compact. That won't have been very pleasant for him. These really snowy countries, they put a special... like a rim pad in, like a snow pad, where it'll stop that from happening, because that can be very uncomfortable for a horse. Very uncomfortable. Luckily we were here to sort it out for him today, so he didn't have to stand like that all day. Just a full set of shoes for Asbo. He's not looking like, it doesn't look like he's doing a terrible amount right now. But people are managing to ride a lot with the weather being how it is. Can't feel my fingers. Try not to burn the gloves. Oh, my fingers feel well nice and toasty now. Right, Asbo, let's have a look, pal. Goodbye. I wonder if that's just warming his feet up for him. Perfect. I tell you what, we're not going to have to ask for any buckets of water today either, because we'll just be able to do that. Sorted. Good boy, Asbo. He's a good lad. Perfect, mate. Good boy. that's it. Tell you what, it is cold today though. I wonder what it's like to be a farrier in like Hawaii or somewhere. Do you think they have a lot of horses in Hawaii, guys? Well, that's it. Now Asbo has a club foot on this side, it's got a lot more upright, so I shoe it a little bit differently. He has a penciled heel shoe on this side, where I just run it up a bit, because if I don't, he'll pull his shoe off in under 24 hours. So it is a little different. He has slightly two different size feet, but it works for him. When I'm here, I pencil heel him, my shoe literally finishes pretty much on his heel. Now because he's a little bit more upright, slightly clubby, he always used to lose his shoe, but since I had gone for a penciled heel finish, he doesn't really lose a shoe at all now. So we opted for this fit, which suits him alright, doesn't it, mate? Good boy, Asbo. Right, so we've got Asbo shut up now. He's all done, ready to go out in the field, which I'm sure he's thrilled as he cannot wait to get out. Max just had a nice trim today, which wraps up this yard, so now we're going to get on his way to the next yard. Luke's already packed up, look, he's keen as thunder. Right, so we are on his way back to get Luke's tools, because he's a complete tool himself, and decided to leave them at the yard.
I have no comment.
Yeah.
No comment.
So we're just going to go grab his chops now. We actually have a shorter day than planned, as it is really icy and the snow's still quite settled off the road, so I've had 2 calls this afternoon cancel. Early finish. I mean, it is pretty bad. I think we're just oblivious because we're driving around in this truck and it just can obviously drive.
Everyone else drives around in little hatchbacks.
Yeah, it can just travel over any terrain, whereas for most people they're struggling to get there. Or,
to be fair, that's melted.
Yeah,
this morning.
We've just gotten a bit of sun now. But you know, I get it is dangerous. You don't really want to have to walk your horse. If you can't get your horse out, then just leave him or her in, because it is dangerous, really. You don't want the horse slipping. I understand that. And the animal safety is paramount. So guys, unfortunately, we have been snowed off. It is really icy here, as you can see. A little bit too dangerous to shoe on some yards where they can't get salt to them and like plough it out. So unfortunately we're going to have to let it thaw a bit. So my next 2 visits have cancelled, which is understandable as we don't want the horses slipping and falling over.
I'm not complaining.
So yeah, he's not complaining. Early finish. It's only like 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. and we're just going to get ourselves home. It's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, there's a lot of people. I mean, we've even got more schools shut around here.
Well, them lads let us go on the sledges before.
Yeah, the sledging was fun. That was the best part of the day with the sledging. I did enjoy that. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. And there should be another video up here somewhere if you want to go check that out. But yeah, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one. Love you, bye.